Cool. So I didn't have an exact time, place, or date when I realized I was black.
I never really had one of those awestruck moments when it came to realizing I was black.
The first time I realized I was black was when my father gave me the talk.
I kind of already always knew.
Well, I've always heard of these stories about, people experiencing their blackness and seeing them on television. My first experience came when I was about 7 years old.
So when I was 5 years old, when I came to high school,
It was more of just an ongoing thing. I grew up around where my stepdad is Puerto Rican, my mom's Puerto Rican, so I didn't have a black prominent figure. Just always being asked these questions of who was my real dad and who was my real mom, because I didn't look much like it. I just had to come to terms with that. Basically just started to embrace my blackness and embrace that I was different.
especially with watching TV and only seeing white actresses and only seeing white people on TV, it wasn't really good for me, and it wasn't really good for my self-esteem. And all games that I played, all the main characters that I ever were able to make were white, and if I couldn't make them, they were white by default. Realized that I did have this internalized hate for my skin.
I asked him why my teachers in my charter school were all white. He explained to me that a lot of black people can't really get to the same standards of other white people. So he told me I had to work 10 times harder than anybody else. And I also had to learn that education was the most important thing in my life in order for me to maneuver around these obstacles that I was going to face because of my skin tone.
Just walking down the street with my girlfriend at the time. There was this lady who just asked me to cross the street because she felt uncomfortable. She said that black people made her feel uncomfortable. And I never really understood why. The stereotypes of black men in America being violent and brutal, and stories that happened to that lady and how she perceived all of those stories of things that probably happened to her onto me really just was an eye-opening experience.
We were on a family trip to Disneyland, and I saw the guy who was doing the presentation playing the piano in one of the lobbies. And I went to go and talk to him about it, and he said to me, "Yeah, I used to teach a whole bunch of street kids like yourself." And I said to myself, "I'm not a street kid." The thing that I regret the most about that is not having said something, not having stood up for myself.
I went out with my uncle and we had, dinner. I was with my little sister, and I don't really know what the conversation was about, but it ended up being about my uncle telling me and my sister that we were black. And I was protesting with him, telling him that I was caramel. And my sister, doing the same thing as me, ended up telling him that she was chocolate. I felt like because my skin was not literally the color of black, that I was not black. And my uncle was trying to tell me that blackness has nothing to do with the exact color of your skin, but the experience that you have.
Because when I was in middle school, I dealt a lot with discrimination against my natural features, especially my hair. One time I tried to wear my hair out natural, and a kid was just he whispered into another kid's ear and was like, "Oh, she's having a bad hair day." And after that, I never wore my hair natural again until I went to high school, where I saw other people that were embracing their natural features, their natural hair, and that's when I realized that being black was beautiful.
I wear my hair out now, and I'm fine with my skin. I actually really love the way my skin looks, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
That's one thing I would encourage any young person to do, to always stand up for who you truly are. And I look at all these young people tell their stories, and I say to myself, wow, it's just the beginning for them.